My name is Cassie, and I am originally from California and Arizona, but I've lived here in Tennessee for almost 18 years. My first experience with drugs was actually when I was 14, and I walked in on my mother using drugs. She shut the door and locked it behind me and offered for me to do it with her, and that was my first experience with methamphetamine. It was horrible. My go-to drug, or my drug of choice, actually ended up in the end being pain pills. I got hooked on Percocets and hydrocodone, and when I didn't have those, I was on Suboxone and methamphetamine. I used to feel different in my life. Using gave me a feeling that I didn't get when I wasn't high. It made me feel better about myself. Using made me more confident in myself, and it made me feel like I was more likable. Some of the consequences of using, there were so many. I lost the trust of anybody that I knew, family, friends. I lost a lot of my friends that I still haven't gained back. Health problems. I've been in the hospital a few times due to my drug use and my blood pressure and heart problems. My children, I never lost custody of my children, but they distanced themselves from me, and it was hard to gain their trust back, for sure. My turning point was when I got very sick and tired of the way I was living. I was tired of seeing myself in the mirror. I couldn't even look at myself straight in the mirror. And my kids were always mad at me because they knew what I was doing. I knew that I needed to get help because when I tried to quit on my own, I couldn't do it. And my life was just miserable. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I started recovery actually in July of 2017. I was at my breaking point. I had been crying and begging for help for weeks, and I finally reached out to a detox facility, and I ended up going to that detox facility, and I've been in recovery ever since. My life today is a million times better than it ever was, even on my worst or my best day in addiction. My worst days these days don't even compare to the best day in my addiction. My children love me. They are always by my side. If they could be right here right now, they would be. I'm actually a parent that my kids brag about. I can hold jobs, I have good friends, and I'm able to be there for my family and people who need me, and other people reaching out for help as well. I share the message of recovery pretty much by living my recovery, not so much talking about it, but I try to live it in my everyday life, doing things differently than I always did. I don't lie, cheat, and steal like I used to. I don't have to anymore. I don't have a habit to hold up to anymore. I support all my friends and family if they're wanting to be in recovery. I just introduce them to the ways that brought me into recovery. I just be there to support people and just be true. July 4th, 2017 is my sobriety date.